Hey guys, welcome back. For this video tutorial, I'm gonna work on new sensor that is HIH6130. To know more about this sensor and to clarify the doubts and the working functions for this sensor, let's have a look over the website that is controleverything.com and have a search for this sensor and let's see what we got. So we have HIH6130 humidity and temperature sensor, and these are some of its features. You can purchase this sensor from here and the amount is available and you can go ahead. So I will be interfacing the sensor HIH6130 with a particle photon and a particle code today, and for that you go to the resource tab and from here you can get the code. You can also get the particle code from our repository from the github.com, and that's Control Everything community. Now what we require is some hardware so that we can connect and let's proceed for that. Now this is our sensor that is HIH6130 humidity and temperature sensor. Now this is a particle photon. Now we require to connect this particle photon with our sensor, and here comes an I2C shield. It's available on our website controleverything.com, and the reason why we use is to make connections with other I2C devices rather an easy job. So make this connection and gently place the particle photon over the I2C shield. Now the question is to make connection among the sensor and the I2C shield, so we require a connecting cable. Now make this connection for the sensor and the connecting cable, and while making this connection, make sure that the brown wire of the cable should be connected to the ground terminal of the sensor, and similarly on the other hand we have to make this connection with the I2C shield. Now we require to power up our particle photon. So a micro USB cable comes into the picture. Gently insert this micro USB cable in the power jack and light it up. Hence, we are done with the connections we require for this video tutorial. Let's have a look over the interfacing of the sensor with the particle code. Let's go ahead. Well, the setup for the hardware requirements are completed, and now we want to do the interfacing of our sensor with the particle code. So for that, log in to github.com. And here we go, and select this Control Everything, which is the official repository for controleverything.com. Now here search for the sensor that is HIH6130, and this is the required particle code. Why not we have look for the instructions first. First of all, we have to log into our Photon and set up the device according to the steps, and this is the link as I open and show you. And as you can see, it's connecting your device over the USB, and different instructions are being provided. You will be guided thoroughly. Now get back to the second instruction, which says that we have to download and pull the code. We have to copy the code and go to the online ID, and this is the online ID which will help us to go there. As you can see, it's opening up. You have to copy this entire code here, save it, name it, and this is how it works. At the very end, we have to verify and flash the code on the Photon, and the dashboard output will show you entire dashboards. Here, as you can see, the output will be there. So this is how it works. Now we require to work on the code. So particle code is here, which it's a .ino extension file. First of all, we have included the required libraries as you can see, and defined the address that is 0x27. This is the inclusion of some variables. Here again, here we have initialized the I2C communication and serial communication with the baud rate equal to 9600. In the void loop function, we have requested and read 4 bytes of data, humidity and MSB. We are continuously reading the data, storing the values, and later on we have the conversion for these stored values of humidity and temperature, which are according to the formulas dependent on the data sheet information. At the very end, we have the output data on the dashboard, which is going to be printed in the form of relative humidity along with temperature in Celsius and Fahrenheit scales. So it's a generalized code which you can follow. So let's have a look how it works. Now let's give the code a track to follow, and for that copy this entire particle code and open up the build terminal we have just discussed, and here we go. Now name the sensor HIH6130 and paste the entire code and save the code from here. Now verify and compile the code. It's good to go. The last part is to flash the code. While flashing the code, we have to check for the magenta flash, which will confirm the authenticity of this code, and it's good to go. Now we have just seen the magenta flash and the flash is successful, as you can notice. Now open up the dashboard terminal for user logs, and here we can have our sensor trace. As you can see, temperature and relativity is being displayed. Now when I exhale, there will be a change, as you can notice. The relative humidity and temperature changes. Now if I do that again, there's a change in relative humidity and temperature. So this is how the code works with the sensor. Now let's have a look over the features, benefits and the applications for this particular sensor. Well, we have just seen the working of humidity and temperature sensor HIH6130. This sensor comes from a family of HIH6100 series. The sensor is a digital output type relative humidity and temperature sensor combined in the same package. This sensor provides an accuracy level of plus minus 4.0% RH and a temperature accuracy level of plus minus 0.5 degrees Celsius. It has a industry leading long-term stability, total error band, reliability, energy efficiency, lowest total cost solution, and a lot more features. Due to this, it is used in a wide range of applications like HVAC, respiratory therapy, incubators, air compressors, weather stations, and a lot more. So you can purchase this sensor from the website controleverything.com, and you can get the code from this very site. You go to resource tab and you can download it from there. You can also get the code from our GitHub repository, that is Control Everything Community. Now, I would like to make it clear that in case if there is any doubt or any query, you can reach us on controleverything.com, and be sure to post your queries, your comments on our community page, which is shown here. Now, if you want some articles, some blogs relevant to this, you can go to instructables.com and check us on there. Now, if you want to subscribe more video tutorials which are coming and which are being uploaded there, you can subscribe our YouTube channel. At the very end, I hope you enjoyed this video and have a good one yourself. Thanks for watching.